Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. No Daniel today, as he has said in Discord messages. One, he is fighting the final boss, the music thing from the trailer, whatever that is. And also, he thinks that he's going to just spoil something if he accidentally says something about the plot. So I got Greg here now with his working boogie.
We assume he's fighting the boss from the trailer. It might be that the real final boss was in the next castle.
He's just fighting Sam again. Yeah, let's go back to this. Let's get a good start now. Greg, how was your day?
Not great, because I guess I pushed myself too hard to be, healthy past couple of days, and my body just was like, nope.
Yeah. Have you found out what caused you to get sick? Is it the pollen, or is it like
flu? Last I checked, pollen doesn't cause fever or vomiting.
So was it the flu? Was it COVID?
Guessing it was I'm guessing a stomach flu, because I tested negative for COVID.
Okay. Did you take a at-home test, or did you go to like a doctor?
I took like 2 at-home
Okay, well
tests.
those are pretty reliable at this point. So yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh. What? What the fuck?
It's too high up.
What the
You
hell?
can't hit above your sight line.
Wow, that's. I guess if you don't have. Wow. I mean, I guess like if you don't have a
I bet March could hit it.
Yeah, I think pretty much if you can't reach that, you have to use March. I have not seen them do that really. Huh? I've never seen them really gatekeep anything like that.
Well, I mean, it's fine, because if you got here without acquiring March, I don't know what you're doing.
I think you glitched the game. I'm gonna talk to these two to start.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
Sunday, I don't believe you.
Can I talk to Sunday? Does anything happen differently? Nope.
There's no need for.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna talk to Mika.
My job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will
I think
explain
it's
the
Micah,
rest.
like the mineral.
Whatever. I'm talking to Misha now.
The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
I forget. Can you see who voices Misha? Because I forget.
I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
Hello, Gallagher.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
Way after I murdered both of them.
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
I'm gonna stab you again.
Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind
Why can't
all
I?
this.
You having a problem, Greg?
You're right.
Yeah, the page is
It
just
is
lagging.
indeed time.
Misha's voice acting is apparently called Cat Protano.
What? Like, that's their VA?
Yeah, clicking on the
I already know what they need.
IMDb entry.
IMDb is not helpful, Greg.
You nameless.
Behind the voice
No.
actors.
No, just because I
No,
wanted
it's only fair.
I wanted some information to show me, is this like something that is a real person, which apparently it is.
Okay.
And I'm having trouble scrolling, so I can't.
Well, close
unless
your like
I-
8,000 tabs,
Yeah.
you bastard.
Introduce myself. I'm
No,
the
this is.
founder
I think
of
this is
Green
because of
Rock.
a presentation that I have open. I'm
Do you have
tinkering
Google
on.
like PowerPoint? Do
Yeah.
Google's version of PowerPoint?
Reputation.
No. Here's the thing. I have LibreOffice, which I have rigged up with an
As Gallagher,
unreasonable
history
number of
technology,
macros.
I
Mother.
humbly extend my
Ugh,
greetings
Greg.
to you all.
LibreOffice is actually good though.
History,
Like stock.
technology,
Well, it's great until I touch it,
everything you touch
That's
is-
every
and I have
piece of
had
software.
years to touch this one.
That's every piece of software, Greg.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true.
Well, LibreOffice is much more customizable than a lot of the things I've had access
Remember
to.
OpenOffice? How Oracle sank that into the ground?
Yes.
God.
I used OpenOffice for so long and was so sad about that whole thing.
Yeah, but did they fork it basically before Oracle killed it?
Yes.
Smart.
Thank you for your understanding.
I think people have done the same with Java.
I'm
His
sure you're all wondering why I went
Oracle
through the
touches
trouble of
everything they
setting
touch
up
dies
for the
and gets corporatized as
inviting
shit.
different factions and stirring up
They're
a
basically the
ruckus all over
IPC
Penacony.
when it comes to like
Well,
open source
it all
software
boils
tech.
down to something very
They just destroy it.
familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
I have a
The
Stellaron.
Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
As far as you know, my guy.
Totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
I have to die.
So anyway, it occurred to me belatedly that I could literally just type a new search query in order to get search results
How keen.
within the domain and behind the
Well, what
voice
should I
actors.
say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is
Greg.
most familiar with Stellarons. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way.
Oh, good. Let's use some unstable technology.
And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish.
So, Cat Protano has a couple of rules that you would definitely not know.
I'm sure
A
you get
couple of
what I'm
minor rules in
In
Genshin.
Asdana, the planet of
Were they in
festivities
Genshin?
itself is
Hang
a
on.
Stellaron disaster.
The
Characters
planet
who
of
all...
itself is
Oh,
a
let's see.
Stellaron
Just send me the
disaster?
link.
Well,
It all started a
because
long time
she
ago,
is
back when the Watchmaker and his crew
Sataria
liberated the
and
First. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground
scroll,
up.
darn you.
That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Yeah.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death.
Okay, so she
Two of the
is
Nameless
Sataria
gone,
and
Watchmaker had to
Pain
move to the
Grosser.
front lines.
Not familiar with
At
them.
that
Please send them
moment,
over to me.
his rivals saw an
I'll
opportunity.
just send you
By
the
the time
behind the...
That's what I'm
representatives
saying.
from the
Yeah.
Montor System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call. The Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal.
She's
the
also
Stellaron?
apparently additional voices in
Not just
Yu-Gi-Oh!
that.
Duel Links.
They knew
Nice.
far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never
Of
truly
course. It's
It
always
existed
this
in a
stupid
different
thing.
form
But this
within
is an
the
interesting
dreamscape.
twist.
Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland?
Money.
People's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people.
The
to
toxic
indulge
elixir
in
called
dreams,
Soul Glad.
and gradually their
Oh
minds
shit, that makes
becoming
sense.
nourishment for
Oh
sweet
boy,
dreams.
Greg.
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
Great.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use.
This man went to Twitter.
Dormancy.
Or Photoshop, I guess.
We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So we stab
this
people.
is the true meaning
Pretty
of
much.
the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
Oh, good.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades,
It's
the
Twitch.
traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
F.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
Greg, did you hear? You know how people say that,
If that's the case,
like
where
certain
is
people
the
on the
Stellaron?
different sides of the political aisle have like
That's a question
shit in their
for
brain, like
Mr.
worms in
Wade.
their head, of like just fucking with their
Yeah.
head. Yeah, so you know RFK Jr., right? The crazy nutbag who's like vaccines cause autism and all that dumb shit.
That doesn't narrow it down.
No, but like he's related to JFK, and he's the nutter who's like Democrats will vote for me.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
Conservative as hell. Apparently, he had an actual problem in his brain with a worm.
Had past tense, did they manage to
They
get
got
it
it
out?
out. They just he said in like an interview or something. Yeah, they found this thing in my head. Like that's a real thing. Like he says, a worm got into his brain and ate a portion of it.
That explains so much.
It really does. It really, really does. Here's the link, Greg. Here's the link to the thing.
Although, to be completely fair, sometimes with people you can't tell the difference between worm eaten
No.
and not.
Maybe I should get my brain checked out.
Go ahead. I'm sure.
Mr. Wings.
As I
They will
said,
inevitably find that absolutely nothing is
core
wrong with
of
your
this
brain.
issue lies within.
I really do feel sometimes like I should get my head examined, honestly. I really don't know how they didn't examine my head after my concussion.
You all look quite
Simple.
serious.
Not doing things is an easier option than
Anything
doing
I can do
things,
to
so they
help?
just took the default option.
True. I've had x-rays
It's a
of my...
poorly configured default, but
Yeah. It's frustrating. Also, I'm gonna quickly grab this before I talk to Sunday, because it's being in my face. Oh.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
I don't know where it is.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Seriously? Holy shit.
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the
Ah.
Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Oh, good.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you,
This...
Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Great.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
Yeah, he got stabbed.
I didn't have other options.
yeah, good move.
The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized
Alright, someone get
us and
Natasha.
brought us to Penacony.
Also,
Just stand by
I know
and
this is
watch
like
Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the
important information about
harmony. My voice disappointed
these
you.
characters and their past and how it affects the present and everything, but I'm distracted
I won't
For
set
some
my
reason
reputation,
by
no matter who the traitor is, or what
by
motive
Sunday's
they have.
Halo, which to
I
me
won't
has
let
suddenly
the
begun
Chinese
to
become an
resemble
adapter
a
to destroy
nautical
the
steering wheel.
You're not
I just-
wrong. You're not wrong. It does look like a steering wheel for a boat.
Like, I want to grab it and give it a hard twist.
Same.
For the paradise in our dreams.
This
The head
urge
of the Oak
has
family,
not manifested
I'm
previously, so I
responsible
don't
for
know why it's here
ensuring
now.
Penacony's
This-
promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Also,
Right.
we've had the phrase
The
"go
enemies
for
who are
word"
about
too
to
many
face
times in
are
this one
likely sold
conversation,
on
and
the
I've
barely even bargain.
I've lost all sense of seriousness.
Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
All right, you get to stab him again. Congratulations, Gallagher.
We have always been following
What
in the
is this,
footsteps of our
Macbeth?
nameless predecessors. And
Yes,
there's
it's
no
Doug
reason to
Doug's
stop
Macbeth.
us.
Everyone just stabs each other consistently.
Yeah, we nameless won't back down from a challenge.
And when we say everybody,
Isn't that right, Mr.
Gallagher seems to have
Trailblazer?
an unusually high rate of involvement.
Peace was never an option. What the fuck? Is that the reference I'm thinking it is? Where does that meme come from anyway? What is that meme? Like, it's the dog, right? Like from oh right, it's from Magneto in First Class, right? Also, I just found this meme, Greg. I'm going to share it with you. Give me a sec while I also click on Peace was never an option.
It's time
I'm putting it in
for
stream
you to
VC
be
here.
more
This is Peace was never an
effective.
option. Behold.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines.
Pretty sure that's a Photoshop, but
Mr. Sunday,
But
Miss
Korg.
Robin,
Korg.
I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express.
Like, I can see a Corgi doing that and going, "Hey!"
And
The Corgis are goofballs.
if things get ugly.
They're hilarious little mutts.
Thank you,
Love
Mr.
'em.
Yang.
Thank you all very much.
Oh yeah, Greg. So I found a plug in the garage
Time is
where I'm at.
against us.
So like, and I'm like, oh, let me park here and see if I can charge with this thing, so I can effectively quote unquote charge for free.
Everyone, let's gather.
I looked and plugged it. I'm like, huh, it's not working. So I went to the maintenance app. I said, hey, this plug is not working. And I'm like, interesting. And then they like got it like work complete. I'm like, cool, let me check it. And then I checked again. I'm like, it's not working. I submitted another request that was like, it's not working. And then I got a call from the office of, yeah, you're not supposed to use that. I'm like, all right, thank you for letting me know.
To step up to the plate, but
Maybe they should put some sort of signage there
Yeah!
to prevent usage.
I feel like they only put it there so you can't EV charge with it.
Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang?
Because like if it was available, you know what I would have done?
How is that,
Just
Mr.
charge.
Director?
Charge.
So what I'm doing is I'm gonna charge my car tonight with my charger from my apartment, and then I'm gonna see how much it charges it by morning. Because then I'll be able to see like, can I actually leave this thing for like 3 days instead of going to a
won't do.
supercharger.
Even if we count Robin as an ally.
So I plugged in my car hours ago, and I said it's start charging at midnight when electricity becomes cheap
Although
again.
I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
Ventrine's chip.
I knew it.
I don't think it's a bring us any
As I
luck.
suspected, this chip Venturine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact
Oh
you.
no, he's tracking us with the AirTag he gave us.
Pretty much, yeah.
Situation.
Where's that alert now that's new to the iPhone where they said it would alert you to strange tags? Oh, they had to do that because people kept complaining.
Remember
Hello.
what I said earlier?
Hello.
Working with the
Welcome.
IPC is a way to keep the family in check.
Oh boy.
That's a good
That's a
sign.
good sign.
I came from
The end of the game.
12
The update.
hours of belting out the story.
You sound exhausted.
Oh, I have so many emotions going through me. actually.
All right, can't wait to see Firefly
That's a-
die again.
This is a good sign because if he still has emotions left, then it's not that bad.
That is true. That is true.
But yeah, so like, I was going to leave for work, or I was gonna try and belt out the story before I left for work, and then I had an idea, or I just had a straight thought of, you know, on the off chance that I get stuck, I don't want to be late for work, right? So I'll just do it later, right?
Right.
Best decision of this patch. Just
Is there like a lot of talking?
you're gonna want to
You
belt
take
it
it
out
too.
too.
Oh,
If
really?
anything
Oh
goes
boy.
wrong, Don't worry about
You are
that.
going to be
Just make
trapped.
Sure to seal the Stellaron.
You live here now.
Spoken like a true hero, even if the Dream Master is innocent.
You live here now, you will die here later. Much, much
I won't
later.
make the same mistake Mikhail did.
Oh yeah, I went couch shopping today. I'm going to do it again tomorrow.
Hooray.
I tried to go look at couches at Costco.
Tell us,
They
guys.
instead have all their outdoor backyard furniture because it's getting close to summer.
Before we departed,
So,
the conductor
I couldn't go there,
asked
so I'm
us
going to
to
furniture stores
inquire
tomorrow
about the
instead.
three nameless in Penacony.
I see.
We've
Because the
already
couch I have
collected info
sucks.
about
Chat, don't get
Penacony.
furniture from court. It's terrible.
So the only one left is legwork.
Oh yeah, so
Wait,
just
you went to court
s-
and got furniture?
We've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
What, Daniel?
I was about to say that like the boss
Yeah?
is
it tough?
difficult.
Well,
Yes.
by the time I get
Is
to
it
it, they'll probably
Zelda
nerf it
difficult?
again like they did with Aventurine.
I swear to fucking God.
So I'm
Not
good.
enough to say meat.
You're
Would you
probably
classify
right,
the
but-
boss as more like
After all,
Zeldan?
I've hinted at it in
Or-
quite a bit.
Voltaeus.
I mean, I
I've been
lost
watching over
once
you
to
ever
it.
since I received
Oh,
that
fuck.
from the Astral Express.
If you lost
Uh,
once, then Matt is kind of hosed.
Linking different realms together across the
Yeah.
continent. Now, after getting this far, all
And that creates content.
you have truly proven yourselves.
Well,
I do
Mr.
think
Miko,
that the idea
were
I
you the
had
one who
for you
repaired the
should
Express
work,
and got
but
it sailing through
we're
the
definitely
cosmos?
gonna need to double check it.
great. We'll check after we
Yes.
finish tonight.
And you,
Also, yay,
young nameless,
show tonight, I
you
guess.
have very interesting life
It's
stories.
definitely something.
Yeah, I'm feeling like
Well,
I'm gonna
let's-
drop immediately.
Well, give it your best shot, and see if you're surprised. And if you're not surprised, then I suppose there's no help.
Suck it, March.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their
That
friend had fond
pause there
memories
was a little
of his time
uncomfortable.
aboard
Were
the
you
Express.
planning
Reminisce on every
regards for
time
somebody
he had a
else?
This.
As for the last
No.
he
What
embarked,
makes you think that?
disembarked,
Please send my regards to Don Hung.
traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze.
So is this like a Twinkie after the apocalypse that just doesn't expire? Which
I don't know. Why,
I know-
Why are they? Why
Have
are
you
they
seen
always
that?
legacies though, not
Come
armistices?
with me. Now,
now's the time to reveal it. All right.
Now's the time to reveal it. Displays out his hand. It's all of Exodia.
Obliterate!
I mean, that's basically the plan.
Back here again.
sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your
Because
last
it's a
words.
train, dude. Trains are cool, man.
Yes, but this is also a train that continues to go wherever it needs to go.
Exactly. That's why it's even cooler.
Don't let us down, old man.
It's another car for the train. Whoa, what the hell? Oh boy. Oh boy.
The city's leaving.
Yeah, I noticed that. The city is leaving. Things are... What the hell? Is that the other side? Insert white knight joke here, chat.
Except it's not really a joke. It was all planned.
Actually, look, so I'm looking at it now, right? Or I'm
Yeah.
in Golden Hour, right?
First and
Yeah.
last nameless.
You're like upside down comparative to the Grand
Hail
Theater.
Char,
Yes.
The Watchmaker.
So, no, like, here's the thing. Remember how in Golden Hour you can see cities in the sky?
Oh, that's this.
Possibly.
Yeah, because...
Yeah,
Wait,
that's Golden
Yeah,
Hour.
that's Golden Hour.
familiar.
Like, isn't that space up there where it's like a gold circle right near where the marker's pointing to? Isn't that where the Clocky statue is?
It's either the Clocky statue or right where you.
Because like, look at the view. Like it goes off into that view. So like, here, I'm gonna teleport. I'm going to Golden Hour.
No, actually, yeah, I think you.
It's a Clocky statue. There it is, Clocky Plaza. Give me that.
Well, the thing is, it's the surrounding terrain that's the question for me. I didn't get a good enough look at it.
Yeah, I'm going to
compare
Golden
with
Hour.
map.
Yeah, Daniel, go.
No,
Go
I
there.
am there. I think
In
you're.
Golden Hour,
Yeah,
or-
you're right. No, yeah, you're right. Because the path that you were looking at leads up to the Clocky statue.
Yeah, so let's see if they edited the background now that they added that downstairs, right? Because like they sometimes change backgrounds like they do in Genshin. They like edit the world map effectively.
Hmm.
Also, holy shit, loading screen. I guess I haven't
It's
been to
almost like
Golden
they're
Hour.
loading something a little bit
Yeah,
different.
like
Who
look at
knows?
this.
Fond memories. Care to
Oh
reminisce?
gosh.
That was a hitch.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Yeah, unfortunately, there is not anything above you, though. But maybe that's the point, that the obscured cloud is what's hiding Dream Flux.
It's like
Yeah.
a one-way mirror, but it's a cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
A one-way cloud strife.
It's like a one-way mirror, like in an FBI organization.
That is
But, like-
literally what I just said.
Okay. You said Cloud Stripe.
No, before that.
Okay. Yeah, like, wait, is this
In the same sentence.
whatever? How do I get downstairs again? There.
Just click. So there is a teleport marker. Go over to that one.
I have not activated it. I'll go to this one.
This place holds such fond memories. Care to reminisce?
Yeah, like that's 100% the goal. That's 100% the statue.
Oh boy.
We're learning.
We're learning things.
Also, the way Black Swan interacts with the balloons makes me think Catalyst Wielder.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Bait.
No, I think he's talking about Genshin.
Yes, I'm talking about Genshin.
Oh, not gonna lie, I've not thought about Genshin in a minute. I checked the new update, and it's just they're doing another Ito-based event.
Oh boy.
Ito is superior.
Apparently, like, oh my god.
Ito is truly the only person that truly.
Give me lore, god damn it.
This is
The
lore.
lore.
Ito
Not-
is dumping lore onto the E. Remember the last time Ito was in a major event?
The lore
the
is that
cavern.
Ito is the unknown
The
god.
chasm. Whatever
Beneath
hell.
the sea surface of the memory zone in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests in a recliner enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker has passed an endless time to stream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
He's got a memory bubble.
The legacy he left
Yes, but he also
behind
has a
was
hat.
Dream bubble. I believe
I need that
inside
hat.
that bubble,
He's not going to use it anymore, but then he might come back like when Mr.
Name.
Krabs stole the hat from that dead guy. Like, you remember that episode?
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Here
this
lies
is-
Squidward's hopes and dreams.
I found nothing
What up,
but
What a
baby?
baby.
maybe some
Yeah, it's going to be
trailblaze runes?
Smitty Warberman
Even
Jensen.
more mysterious than me.
Wegerman Jensen, get the name right.
Look, that was not in season 1.
Well, let's have a look.
Touch the bubble. As if even you delicate bubble cradles your palm. Chill travels to your fingertips, carrying a myriad of vibrant and tread memories experienced with success. This time you see nothing. Try to focus. Going extraordinary. Perhaps the approach is wrong. You think holding your breath and closing your eyes. With one knee on the ground, you place your forehead against a thin film-coated memoria. For you, there remains an abyss of darkness. No crimson sun depending on snow-capped mountains, no gentle laughter, no twinkling stars. No echoes of swords clashing, also no traces of trailblaze. There's nothing. It's an empty dream bubble.
Wait,
Hooray! There's nothing!
there's nothing inside this
There
dream
was
bubble?
nothing, but now that you've been talking into it, it contains
How
your
could a dream
voice.
bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected, that old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head.
Nothing, clearly.
This empty dream.
Exactly.
Maybe
so
everything.
typical of him.
There's
Maybe
so
he
much
thought in
information we cannot comprehend it.
Or maybe he thought in 4 dimensions and broke out of the game by accident and started
just
reading
wow-
the leaks.
His soul left his body. He came here as like Walt Disney 100 years ago, 130 years ago. He's like, I made a planet of festivities. I must make another.
No,
But this time with 3 simple circles. Forget everything else. Just 3 circles.
Precious thing of all.
Forget 1 circle, 3 circles are in now.
Also, bird.
Don't
Bird.
start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
No.
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How
I
could
don't
they
believe in
plans
anything.
for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet.
Emiko, always taking a
You
minute.
also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Way to kill the mood.
r/atheism chat.
I don't even think it's that much. I don't think he like it would believe.
Why I
Like he's
understand
literally the meme of I don't
faith
believe you.
means in the path of
God damn it.
trailblazers.
No matter what it might be or where it might be
I
from,
also want
he
to
won't
know
believe
what's
you.
left behind.
Oh, yeah.
I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pen?
Gee, thanks.
By the way, I saw the
the
VAs pulling for Robin. Fuck
Yeah.
Aventurine's VA. God damn it.
Camden
That,
got like
he got E1.
amazing-
He got such good pulls. Holy shit.
And then,
And then
there's
Molly.
Molly.
And then Rose Molly got fucking squat. She got an E0 after he pulled like what? Like
Four
he's 4
different-
5 stars.
Well, to be fair, after a while, he just kind of started going ham on it. So
Yeah, but it's very funny that it took that long. It's so fucking
Yeah.
funny. Like, holy shit. 10 system hours.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Stick 'em up.
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like
I
to
mean,
check
given
in.
Boot Hill's general disposition,
The Astral Express?
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hang, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
You know, I have a question. What's to
And
stop them
who's
from
your
just...
guest?
So here's the thing. Firefly's a stowaway. Couldn't they just go find an empty hotel room?
I mean, you have to
but
A,
your
find
companion
an
said you
empty
wouldn't be
hotel
kind due to
room,
a change
and
of
B, use the thing without anybody realizing there's an issue with it,
I mean,
right?
Firefly did the same thing.
Don
to the
Hung
guy.
couldn't
But
come
are
because of
we
a change
sure
of
that
plans, and he
Firefly
came
did the
because
same
of a
thing,
change
though?
of plans.
Yes.
Now the plans have changed again.
Thanks, Bootel.
You...
Me?
Pump!
Oh my gosh!
With future foreknowledge, every time Boot Hill opens his mouth, it's hilarious.
Perfect. That's what I want.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to
Bruh.
his invitation.
I can't even.
Boot Hill's fucking
Express.
hilarious.
So he wasn't registered.
Bootel, you're my new favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
Acheron, you've been replaced.
Nice.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days.
Yeah, so just let us in.
Since there's a precedent, it
These
shouldn't
aren't
be a
the
problem.
droids you're looking
Just give
for.
me a second to contact your companions.
Oh no, Bootel, your cover is going to be blown.
Busy signal.
Hey, Bootel, your cover's fine.
I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However,
Well,
the
that's
system
not the
indicates that
problem.
those guests are still in the dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's
Bootel,
not
you don't need to
possible.
make it
I
sound
need to verify
menacing
both
like
of
that.
your identities before I can share
No, he
any guest
totally does.
information.
This man just
How about you?
vibes
Sorry,
menace.
But there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then?
Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient.
Boot Hill is this close to pulling out his gun.
He really is.
And now
I
it seems you need
mean,
to confirm our identities
he
before you can contact
he's
our
always got
companions
guns out.
It seems so.
Fair.
Fudge. Look,
Nice.
don't be personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can. Okay?
Boot Hill would like to speak to your manager.
Yes.
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head,
Well,
personally
I
handled
think your
this issue
manager
earlier.
is also going to be
Please,
indisposed.
wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Is this Star Wars?
Yes.
Well, he is a space cowboy.
He is a space cowboy. Also, I just realized his entire joke is basically that one song. Some people call me Space Cowboy. You know that song?
Something doesn't seem right.
No.
I need to leave for a moment.
How?
You
How?
stay here with
You
us.
know me and living under a rock.
That song is older than us.
Exactly.
Then how about this?
It's from the
He's a
Steve Miller
cowboy
Band, my guy.
bebop reference then.
It's the Joker from Steve Miller Band. I'm putting the link into the stupid Discord because the song is good. It's classic rock, dude. It's so good. There you go.
Worried about his companions.
Ooh.
I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
That's a range.
No. So
This is the nerfed range.
This is the nerf.
Yes, this is the nerfed range.
So
But
what, like it
mash
would get all the way up to the desk?
Mash the skill, or mash the attack, mash the attack. You see how fast this man shoots?
Jesus fuck. Okay, that's clean as shit. I'm trying to play this in slow-mo. I think it just skips the frame of him pulling it out. I'm trying to check, like, because I think it just skips that frame.
Yeah. Mash a
Dang.
couple of times. Yeah. Yeah, he just doesn't put away his gun. You
Look
can
at his
just keep
face. He's like,
firing.
fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, look.
I'm playing Call of Duty. Fuck this thing. Call of Duty.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Now I want to go play. Now I'm gonna boot up Call of Duty and play with the Magnum. I'm gonna go boot up the tier. The tier is actually good, by the way. You can put
Charmony Festival too.
I think you can put snake shots on it, and it's like broken. Like you can There's no end range to kill anybody with it.
Come all the way here specially for the
I'll demonstrate later on like with a bot. It is hilarious.
know what it's about, but I heard it's a lot of fun.
Well,
It's so
back
funny.
in my homeworld, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Okay,
Yeah,
I believe
and your
you.
nose is reaching all the way from here to the Astral Express.
How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era.
Don't you just love how just in pain Boot Hill is trying to say this without...
Yeah, without going full nuts.
Yeah.
This is Boot Hill exercising patience. It is terrifying.
It
Yeah.
better not ruin the Charmony Festival.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two. They're clueless.
Oh man, I can't wait for someone to make an AI and just replace these lines. That's gonna be hilarious.
No, but I also love the idea that Boot Hill actually...
I actually headshot this guy. Like I was randomly doing it and I headshot him.
No, I like the idea that Boot Hill actually has a history of swearing and there's some incident that has forced him to self-censor at all times.
I mean, it's a glitch in his programming, Greg. It's basically you got into his programming.
So I raise a counterpoint then. That whoever adjusted Boot Hill made it so he can't swear.
Yes.
He's trying so
They got sick and
hard.
tired of it.
Incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival.
Or no, better yet, it's not anything that he does consciously. It's just a verbal tick, and he hasn't noticed the difference.
Nice.
He's been censored and he hasn't noticed.
Wait, you haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're
I
completely
heard them from
baseless.
over there.
I can assure you,
Yes.
I heard them from your internal monologue.
everything is going
I can
smoothly
read
through the
minds.
festival.
Did you know that?
At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry.
Also,
Your trip
apparently
won't be
a Hertz rental place. You know how like you can rent Hertz is car rental. So apparently you can rent Teslas from Hertz. They charged someone $277 for like, you know, like when they got back as like for gas.
That's a relief
to
hear.
I
What
don't
the
think that's correct in any sense.
No, you know how much it max costs to like go to a supercharger at peak pricing? Like $20.
She doesn't appear to be acting.
Like, bruh.
So,
And they're not refunding the guy. They don't want to refund him. Like, bruh, it does not charge that.
Yes.
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder if sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know.
Just find Black
anything
Swan,
about
my
what's
guy.
happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves.
People enjoying themselves is just generally a sign of.
People are
disaster.
too freaking happy in here.
Yeah,
You
you're
need to
freaking
change
stuck
that.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly,
Nice.
the head of the Oak
That fork works so
family
much
is that
better.
Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't
You
linger for too
know,
long.
in most cases,
Let's
I
go back
would,
to the Express for now.
would say that self-censoring of
fast.
swears or whatever is kind of
Whoever robbed
unnecessary
the
or even
OPC.
pointless or whatnot. In this case, I think it makes it funnier if people are forced to self-censor.
Are you suggesting
Like,
we
well,
sit
fork
here and
me
do nothing?
sideways.
I wouldn't
Well,
say
okay
do
then.
nothing, but let's stay put for now.
That sounds like a good plan. A fork has multiple stabby bits.
Yes.
They couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC blackies are keeping
Yep,
a
I
close
see.
eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member,
The birds,
I'd
it's
find
the
an official
birds.
excuse
Birds
and
aren't
keep the
real.
surprise
They're just
factor
IPC security
just right
cameras.
here. That would be like walking into the
Nice.
The IPC has all their drones flying around in this
To walk
lobby
into
here.
their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel.
And this
Matt,
accomplishes
there's your,
what?
There we go.
There's your...
A concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know. in
Please stop
advance.
having backup plans. I'd like to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Please
One of
stop
my quirks,
with the backup
I
plans.
have
We need to
too
move
many
forward, not back.
unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
The
How do you
backup
get into
plans
the
of mice
VIP
and men.
lounge?
Use your street smarts.
This is where my street smarts come into play.
Can you find me a video of pre-nerf, please?
Dinner for what?
Boot Hill
Boot
Range.
Hill.
I know I've seen a picture of it before.
Magnum.
Let me see.
Magnum. Hi, Dennis.
Please don't shoot your lobby manager.
Lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
Oh,
We're
God.
the Nameless from the Astral Express. Yeah,
We wanted to check in.
Holy shit.
Did you find it?
The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but
Okay,
now
so
she's nowhere to be found.
the Penacony Grand Stage, right? We all know that we're going there at some point. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm there.
Is this how
I'm gonna tell you how long it takes me to run across it, right? With
Okay.
Acheron.
Okay.
So wait, hold on. So
Is this your idea?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 seconds, right?
Right.
Boot Hill's
I
gun
apologize for the
pre-nerf
inconvenience.
was about the
Please
length
wait while
of
we try to contact
this
Mr.
stage.
Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats
Yeah.
in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
Just don't call yourself nameless next time.
What's wrong with calling myself a nameless?
The rest of us don't want to be associated with you.
So, like, I'm gonna count 7 seconds. Are you sprinting or just walk, or just like running?
Sprinting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus.
So straight shot across this
1,
room, more or less.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. Wait, so you could like shoot from like here and it would wind up or the all the way at the other stairwell, basically.
More or
Yep.
less.
Now it gets to at least the middle of that couch.
Which is still impressive, mind you.
Yeah. I'm trying to see how far away I
Watch
can...
him pop a balloon in Penacony all the way from Bellapog.
This is true. Who said that?
Yeah, that's what the Reddit things were saying.
Nice. Hello.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of his Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Has Donna's White? Oh.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle.
I
after
would
all.
deally remember. It's not like I
couldn't
have
afford to
selective
cover
memory
for such an
problems or
item if it were
anything.
broken
Oh,
or
wait.
lost.
That's strange.
What should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Well, let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet. Now, let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here.
I hear ice.
Well,
Wow.
Well, you are at a
Most
bar.
expensive one on the list. What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is...
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's refreshing and suits
I don't think I want my soul glad to go to boom.
Just one?
this flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel.
Rocket fuel.
Please,
Truth.
please introduce me to whoever named this thing.
Yeah.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel.
Although,
Is
to be
that
fair,
really something that
there
humans
is
enjoy?
a small section of substances considered rocket fuel that are basically just alcohol.
Yeah.
Let's give
Nice.
the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools.
Oh yeah, I went to Costco today, Daniel.
If what you said about the Emanator of
Yeah.
Annihility is
I went
true,
looking for a couch. I did not find a couch, but I did have Costco pizza and a cookie.
a little complicated.
Costco pizza's still good, man,
Good
and it's
job.
like still reasonably priced. It was like $6 for two.
For how much
big,
pizza?
Two big ass Costco slices of pizza and a cookie,
Actually,
That's not half
something
bad.
and that's with tax.
regarding
I don't like the sound of that.
I can actually here. I'll tell you how much it was exactly. Let me get back into my
the
app.
faction that follows the path of the hunt.
It
is some of the
was
most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with.
Eh.
Who in the right mind would impersonate the Cienjo Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers?
1 second. I gotta look it up on my phone.
Asking for a death
Don't
wish.
take too
Ain't
long
there a
there.
saying among the Cienjo
My
people
watch.
that, the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating.
talking. Do all the talking.
Don't worry, this is the part where we stab them with the spears, alright?
Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers.
You know, I don't think we've had enough stabbing lately.
Actually, Greg, it was 706 with tax.
I would take that.
No, it's good price, dude. That's like one burger at the Habit. And those are big-ass slices because they're Costco.
Logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival.
Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
cool. I'm just
Why?
double checking Discord hasn't crashed.
Maybe
This is probably wise, yes.
the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge.
And fudge, yes.
And
Fudge is
yes.
irrational.
I like fudge. Fudge is
Fudge
good.
is irrational.
I can only have so much.
Supersedes all reason.
I can honestly only stand so much fudge though. Like after a while, it's just too much chocolate.
Well, yeah, but that's like just junk in general. You can't have too much of it, otherwise you're going
I know, but you know what I mean.
I mean, I've been informed of this, yes.
It may
Greg.
not necessarily be Shipei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic.
I know they all pronounce it Shipei, but I see that word on the screen and think shape.
Why would we even need Galaxy Rangers?
Ship.
Shape.
It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons
Oh, shape.
of paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express
I'm not
stays
sure.
despite Akavili's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
True significance.
So you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
No, the Nameless have to take responsibility for their own choices because that's what you do in a functioning
I
society.
believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about
We have a
following
functioning
path that's
society?
always considered
No, but we like to
Excuse me.
pretend.
It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices. Because no one else can do it for them. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions. Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't.
Man has
show up.
backup plans for his backup plan.
This is my final.
Well, I mean, look, does this man look like he has any kind of idea what he would be doing without his
Going
backup
back to my
plans?
old career would
This
make
man
things
does not look like he has any idea what he's doing in general, and yet he somehow
this is-
succeeds at things
Wait,
sometimes.
old
This is all-
career? What do you mean, Boot Hill? What is your old career?
guests.
Oh, God.
Cowboy. His old career as cowboy.
What's your plan?
Stagecoach robbing.
We just
Hostages,
grab
great!
hostages
That's a
and make
good
them
plan.
with the family. Or maybe we can use
I'm telling you, he's just
No
cowboy.
need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait.
He's one of those black hat cowboys you see in those Western movies, but if you turn his hat inside out,
Asdonis White Oak you just ordered?
Oh, thank God.
Huh?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdonis White Oak just a moment ago.
There we go.
Looks like you're...
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. This has Donna's White Oak, all right. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
No mistake.
Oh, time to go back.
So what I'm hearing is that if we just went back to the Express the first time, we would have saved ourselves some backtracking.
Exactly.
And then we wouldn't have gotten our steps in for the day.
One of us is a cowboy or a robot cowboy. I don't think he needs steps.
You always have to make sure you take your robot cowboy for a walk.
Just in time.
This is not a dog.
But they
It's a
still get
cowboy.
zoomies.
Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden.
Oh, hey, that.
In the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Please
She is a memo keeper.
Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, memo keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
Boot Hill, this isn't an interrogation yet.
That's what you want to think, but Boot Hill knows otherwise. It's always an interrogation.
No, not yet.
Acheron.
First we have to get through the bit where she tells you everything she wants you to know.
As a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story,
Oh no, she's gonna look in her head again.
I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Bitch, I don't know where the hell anything is. I just came here to the train because I was told there's a space train here.
Greetings.
I came here because I was told I'd be able to find my way somewhere if I went with the nice dance partner.
Yes.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag. You betrayed me.
Shirt bag. I gotta use that.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
Yay, help.
Yay.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far.
Just get a room, you two.
But we did escape.
Just don't look in her head this time, Swan.
And don't get the room anywhere on the express, please.
Yeah, go to, I don't know, Bellabog or some shit. I don't know.
I asked her to
It's not on the train.
Beyond the family's reach.
Go somewhere that we don't have people we care about living.
Yeah.
So
Go to Earth.
Go to X or IX.
Go to the cheese planet.
Yes, go to the cheese planet.
Trustworthy.
Son of a nice lady. Oh my god.
Yes. I think you're incredible.
Only from the neck up. Everything below the neck is very intelligent.
Boot Hill, trust me. You will be slower than her.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to
Boot Hill, the one thing you have going for you is you have superior range, and you're standing right
We might have
there.
had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options.
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Well, request rejected.
Yeah.
This passenger is requesting.
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and seems to be telling.
That's what they want you.
Well,
to
she's telling you what she thinks is
Travel with
true.
your companions and know their whereabouts, Don Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill,
It sure doesn't sound like we're safe.
I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and
When was that
limited
poppin'?
contact with each other. So this was the only way I could.
More bugs, chat. I always spread themselves thin, man. They're currently making the new area for Genshin probably right now. They're working on the future plans for Star Rail. They're trying to get ZZZ out the door. They just relaunched HI3. They're probably working on another project. You need to hire
to
more
return
people.
his relics to
Yeah.
their rightful owner.
Oh, we're going to
Someone
them.
once told me that
Someone
every
once told me
once
the
told me that.
All right, chat. We're going to
Go.
Shrek's Swamp.
That
Doug
was the trick.
foresees the future.
Raindrops
All
and
hail
sheep
Doug
tears
and his
thoughts,
stupid chat.
shed in response to the sorrows of the world.
Anyway, so after this, we'll need to
Yes.
pause regardless, because we're gonna be here for a while.
Okay.
How long has this rain been going on for?
Oh, her planet.
I used to believe.
Can we even consider this a planet, really?
I mean, it says the size is enough.
I'd call it a planet.
Years and decades.
I mean, they say it's not a planet if it hasn't cleared out its orbit, so in theory, if you just throw some other stuff out into space that crosses over the orbit of this thing, it doesn't count. But then, you should be able to say that about Neptune, too.
Well, no, I mean more so that is this a planet as in this exists in a planetary sphere?
Well, let me.
I would like to say that a planet doesn't have to be spherical, but apparently part of the definition of a planet is that its gravity is strong enough to draw it into a roughly spherical shape.
Leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities.
Which makes me sad about Ringworlds.
Last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward
It's probably fine. It's not like there's zombie arms or anything. Oh, wait.
All right, we're now playing. What's the zombie game from Hoyo?
Gun Girl Z.
Thank you.
I almost said Dragon Ball Z.
Greg!
Greg! Well, I mean, I guess there are technically zombies there.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them?
Are there?
Well, the, there's the one, no, that doesn't technically count. Well, there's bringing people back to life in their existing bodies, so if you let those decay, then you have a proper zombie, even.
Yeah.
Although that option wasn't really explored past a brief mentioning. Well, two brief mentionings, one of which was actually just like Dragon Ball OG stuff.
Let's see.
Because it was their first discussion of, we're going to bring somebody back to life, but we need to preserve their body because the Dragon Balls are still on cooldown.
They shouldn't be reduced as for me.
And then there was the one panel with the picture of hypothetical zombie Krillin.
Nice.
To advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin-thirsters.
These are not the people you used to know.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have...
I wish I can figure out what I was looking for, too.
Even their entire lives,
That would be helpful.
Yeah.
Perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
My answer is, I don't know.
Is that one day I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Oh boy. Robin's POV. 9 system.
Robin's POV places flowers on a
As a
grave.
child, my speech, mindset, and soul
Yeah, I
reflected
think it's after
immaturity
this bit that
as
we'll
I
have a
grew
chance
into
to
adulthood.
pause.
Got it.
I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Hello, Catholic confession.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday.
Okay.
While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor out of laziness. I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now, to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul?
Yes.
Are you
Have you examined your soul? I don't know. Let me check. Rips open chest.
Rips open chest, peers under the rug. Yes.
Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them.
Oh, praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sin.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere,
Yeah, this is just straight Catholic shit.
will be granted.
Oh,
I mean,
great.
I think we've had this discussion before already.
I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway.
There's probably a reason he's called Sunday.
Ticket, my house,
Yeah.
my land, and my 2 children.
I see. Please, go on.
My children were starving.
What in the fuck?
And I hoped they'd have a chance at survival
Good question.
if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You don't have to, but you probably should anyway.
Immediately leaves the building and gets arrested. Wait, I didn't send out the memo yet.
Next, please step forward.
Next!
Long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most
What is the merchant doing?
individual in Penacony.
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure. Let's just get this over with. I have sinned. Please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza.
Oh no, I sinned.
Oh no, I sinned. God damn it.
You did what to your soul, lad?
Nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a robo
Doggo barking.
catch, you know?
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
Do I look like I'm going to atone for anything?
My sins? Well, starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
Then, why are you here?
Precious family is done. About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself. Before
Why
you
not?
start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's head, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and, don't make me regret my investments in you.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul. He who can judge the
Why are these
strong
people like
when
this?
their power, who can vouch for the weak, when they will pay any price to survive, who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
You are, Sunday. You put yourself in a good position to be responsible for everything that goes wrong.
Brother? Brother,
Brother, you're having a panic attack again. Good.
I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
We're back in the dream world.
On the Charmony Festival.
You about to say the real dream world?
In the drill world.
Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel
In the
sorry
drill
for all the
world,
trouble
yes.
it caused you.
Thank you, Ryan.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
Nah, let this one go through and then we cancel everything. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Everything to the Dream Master, even if the negotiation does not go smoothly. I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself.
That's a good point.
I've heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But
Well, that's
given
not
the urgency
concerning.
of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps he'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Okay, stop. This is the only chance you're gonna have to relax for a bit. For a fair bit. Anyway, you now have Burb too.
Let's go check it out.
Have a bird. Have a bird. Have a bird. Well, yeah.
You have a bird. You have a bird.
Have a bird
Everybody
that goes
has a
through your
bird.
body. It's like trying to launch a fucking C4. It's insane how hard it is to accurately hit this thing.
It's because of that curve.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a simple curve, but it's like it's this big weird, it looks like an S curve, but it's kind of almost helical.
Yeah. But, yeah, chat, that will do it for today. Thank you for watching. This has been interesting. A lot of dialogue heavy this early part, though I'm assuming it gets more action-y in a little bit. It's just, they gotta tell their story. I appreciate that. That they're not just being like, yeah, so Gallagher's here and time to go fight the boss. Like, I appreciate that they're actually doing a good job so far.
They are setting up the dominoes. They are gesturing ominously toward the dominoes.
Yes.
And next, they shall flick the dominoes.
Yep, dude, what the hell?
Somebody just faded right through.
Fuck
Robin.
you.
You'd think they'd have a little more respect.
Yeah, but Yeah, that'll do it for us today. I know Daniel's not going to say anything because he's going to worry about spoiling it. So I'm just going to call it here.